All right, no need to attempt to adjust your screens. I am back with a little less me.
Same here.
Yeah, we're in
We're the
Casa
Cut
de
Boys.
Groves. Yeah, we're Fresh Cuts. We got the marketing team decided to join us today. My lovely wife is in the background. Her better half is in the background. We're going to eat some watermelon. There's a lot fucking going on. Strap in.
No one told me.
Yeah,
I'm
no
just
one told
here.
Marcel, even though
I
like
thought it was a
this is
normal podcast.
his whole setup. You know this.
Like I would have brought an extra microphone for our other guests, but oh, God forbid.
I mean, it was a bit of an emotional morning for me. I'm not gonna lie. So
I mean, but was there
it
like?
wasn't really.
It feels like we would have known about this before the morning.
Yeah.
Right.
But well, okay, it's been an emotional couple of weeks because I've just been slowly looking in the mirror and watching my youth fade away, and there's a little more gray each day.
I don't know, man. I'm not gonna. Maybe I'm crazy. I think you look younger and more.
I said the same
sprite,
thing.
whatever the word is.
Same thing. Yep.
Like with your hair down, man. I think you're giving yourself too much hate here. I think you look great. I think it's a new you. You're ready to freaking go.
It's a lot smaller than the rest of my body. I feel like a Goomba.
No,
not in a bad way.
Like,
I'm just saying
you remember the Goombas from the Mario movie? You know, it's fucking the big trench coat.
No.
I don't feel like Marcel does not give compliments freely, and for him to compliment you, just take it.
This doesn't look like the waiting room in Beetlejuice.
Oh my god.
Not familiar with that, but is that why?
The guy, he smarted off to the receptionist, and he got a shrunken, or whoever, he smarted off to somebody in the waiting room, and they shrunk his head.
Not even.
Yeah, he did have hair.
Not even close, man.
Fair enough.
Not even close. I think it looks perfectly acceptable. I have. I know this scene.
Were you alive?
Probably not, but I've seen it. I've seen it before.
Yeah, I don't think you, because I was really little. Beetlejuice came out. Like, it had to be like, okay, I was gonna say it had to be late 80s.
How confident are you in that answer? He said 1989. In case the mic didn't pick it up.
Because I would have been like 4. I bet you it's close. If not, let's find out. When was Beetlejuice?
I'm gonna play the Jeopardy theme song. Do 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 do.
There's no Q in Beetlejuice.
Do
88.
Oh.
Okay, so you're off, but yeah, March of 88.
Yeah, I was not even close.
I was 3.
My mom might not even have been alive. That's a lie.
12. 13.
136. Okay, are we doing the watermelon now? Are we doing it later? Should we just go into topic? Like, I'm just like...
Yeah, we'll pick a topic, because my mom is blowing us up in the group chat. That's why my eyes have not been
gosh.
focused.
Put it down.
You'll address it after.
Here, I have it right here.
Oh, you'll address? Okay. All right.
She's got it.
All right, citizens. The missus has your back. We're back.
We're back. He's here. He's actually here.
Yeah, we're dialed in.
Thank God. All right. Where the hell did we leave off?
Yeah, where did we leave off? There was a lot.
Okay, we did this as a manual, right?
They're pretty tame.
Yeah. I remembered what the government did. So, last 2 episodes ago, I forgot what the government did. They finally, after about 20 years, implemented the Real ID Act. Oh. It's here. It finally, you have to have a Real ID gun on a plane. Let's fucking go. 20 years, the government did something.
Why is that a good thing?
Yeah, why are you excited about that?
Because they did something. The government can show that it only takes 20 years to require an ID to get on a plane.
Yeah, but do you know how awful it is to get one of those?
Yeah, I issued them. I know exactly how terrible it is.
So you want more people to suffer?
No, I'm just saying the government did something. That's the good part.
I've been Martin for 25, almost 26 years, and I have to find my wedding certificate to get one.
Oh yeah,
you
poor
do.
Mom, she's been married 3 times.
Oh, so she's not getting one. She's just not getting one. I can assure you, it's not happening.
Every time you change your name, you
have to have it. Yep.
Oh,
it's absolutely agony.
We could do a whole episode on my ex-stepdads. Like the one guy, they were in the army together, and they would leave home in their army uniform, but then when they came home, he would be in a karate costume, and then he would do a DJ set for an hour and a half. But he only had because you know how you'll hear the little mashups on the radio, but he only had one song that he would just mash into any other song. So it would be a popular song on the radio, and then he would just mash it with that Jackson 5 song, dancing, dancing. So it's but to hear it every day for an entire school year was a bit much. But yeah, I can go in that. He swore up and down that if you kicked him in the balls, like he knew the karate move to where like it wouldn't hurt.
It would kick you in the balls.
Well,
You hit it in the balls, it hurts your
I
balls.
don't think there's any move where it would not hurt.
well, he had a stance. He had a stance, and then he'd be like, "Yeah, I just," and like,
Did you try it?
I wanted to so bad.
You should've.
But like,
You're like, hey, grandpap, can I try it? Or stepdad, whatever you call him. I don't know. I don't know why it's a grand.
Marcel, though, if we find the move, I'll kick you and you tell me.
No,
you be
I'll
willing
kick
to-
you. It'll hurt me because it's the reverse.
I don't know. I don't think that's a thing. I don't, especially like if you have. Like,
I mean, if you have a small enough dick and balls.
well, no, yeah, that's it. It was more about like there was something you were supposed to do with your balls, but I don't remember.
Suck the balls in.
I guess.
See, I need a hand to do that though.
But speaking of balls, this will be a good segue. Gary, I actually wanted to pose this question to you. I asked Jennifer yesterday. But like we were talking, you know where I'm going.
I don't.
You know where I'm going.
You just did a segue from balls.
Yeah, well, we were talking about last time on the podcast how like if I'm watching something on TV and I see a kid that like bangs his teacher, I'm like, yeah, he's doing that for all of us. Like, you know what I mean? So like, you guys have a teenage son. So if he came home and he was like, Dad, I gotta tell you, I've been in a relationship with my teacher for about a half a year now. She's 25. Would you be upset? You'd be mad. Would you be mad at the teacher and him, or just the teacher? Just the teacher.
You're not mad at him? You're not a little disappointed?
Yeah, I'm sure he remembers being 17, man. That's what I'm saying. Like, you can't.
I don't know. I'm still disappointed, man.
Yeah, but is that really a thing?
I mean, maybe I just didn't have any hot teachers. Maybe that was
Probably
my
not.
problem.
Yeah, that's probably, you just probably didn't have,
No hot
yeah.
teachers. True tragedy out here.
oh, man. I don't know who that is.
Do I need to like put it
Yeah.
over there for you, man? Do I need to?
Yeah, help me.
I got you.
All right, thank
I
you.
got you, man. It's gonna be all right.
You know how I am with notifications. I just can't.
gonna be all right.
Like, I can't.
You have no notifications for the next
Yeah.
2 hours. They're off. There are none.
But then
You don't
my
have it.
brain's like,
No, there's none.
There's
none. There aren't any. It's gone.
But yeah, like I just, cause like there's always, you know, you'll see a teacher get arrested, and then of course people in the comment sections will be like, "Man, where was these schools at?" You know, when I was in school. You know, I'm like, I don't know. Like I always wonder, like if I had a kid, like if I could be mad at them, because I remember what I was like at 17. You know what I mean? Like I wouldn't have been able to like
Yeah,
resist
but
some.
you had a daughter though.
No, yeah, that would be a huge issue. Yeah, that's totally different. Like, but
But do you think with our daughters, you would be any different if they were in a relationship with an older man teacher?
What if it was an older woman teacher? That was hot.
older hot woman teacher with
Yeah,
their daughter.
With their daughter.
Oh man.
I feel either way, it would be bad.
Yeah, I would be less mad if it was a woman. But like again, I don't have kids, so you know, it's not like I can really.
I mean, I'm definitely, yeah, I'm
But
definitely.
that's the thing. Like, if you're, I mean, I guess maybe when you're 25, it's not so much of a thing. But like now, like being the age I am now, 45, the thought of dating somebody that's the same age as my kids,
Oh yeah, like it.
like, that's weird to me. But
Well, yeah.
people do that.
Well, like we were talking about Shannon Sharp. The lady
were we?
that he's in scandal with is 19, and he's like 50. You know, it's just like, gosh, man, like that is a little skeevy to think about, like a grandpa preying on like somebody fresh out of high school. You know, like
Like Bill Belichick, Harry.
you know, or Robert Kraft.
Bill Belichick.
No, they were getting rubbing tugs, right? Like they were going to like some kind of massage parlor. When they're am I misremembering?
Yeah, there's a scandal.
Yeah.
Who was it going with? Brady?
No.
Probably Gronk, yeah. You'd imagine.
Gronk's cool.
All right.
Yeah.
We're moving on here. I have nothing to add to this conversation, so just let me know when we're done.
You've never had a rubbing tug?
I don't even know what the you're talking about.
Oh, well, a little HDJ?
Oh, a hand job?
Yeah. But like,
So wait,
okay.
football players are getting hand jobs? What's new? I don't like where. Okay.
Well, at massage
Why is this
parlors,
talkworthy?
at massage parlors where prostitution's not legal, so they were like getting like
Okay.
covert hand jobs.
I'm not like that surprised. If there's
It wasn't a
anywhere that
football
you're
team?
going to go to get a hand job.
Oh, the owner of the football team, yeah. So yeah.
Okay, he wants a hand job, man. Like, let the man get a hand job. I don't understand what
It's
the
not
problem is.
legal to do that. Like, you can't.
Okay, there's cocaine. Like, people do cocaine all the fucking time.
Oh yeah, they get arrested.
We're not talking about every person that's ever done cocaine. And I would say a handy job is less crazy than cocaine.
Yeah, no, yeah. In the scope of things, yeah, cocaine's way worse, I would say.
Yes, I mean.
What's your next topic?
Next topic.
Love how she moves, y'all.
Though
We do kind of tend to have
those rat bastards put my number down as a contact for car-related inquiries.
What?
Is what I wrote.
That
So
work thing?
yeah.
Okay.
So we were selling a car at work. We had a government car that was, past its prime, was breaking down all the time. We just had to get rid of it. And one of my job duties is to do at least part of the work of selling cars, apparently. No one told me. It's not like we sell cars often, so it's kind of news to me. But I'm like, okay, let's sell this car. So I got sent pictures of it. I got sent the VIN. I already had the title. I did, I sent emails. I did so much of paperwork because that's the government. It's just a whole bunch of red tape. Got it all going. We got it listed on Gov Deals, which is where you go to buy government stuff for cheap, which apparently you can buy land on there too.
Are you selling this to another government or just anybody?
Anyone can go on Gov Deals, and they put a bid. It's like eBay, but for government shit. So you go on there, you put a bid in, and then the highest bidder gets the item. So
I wonder what else is.
Shout out to Gov Deals. You can go. There's a lot of crazy shit on there.
Yeah.
Anything the government might have.
Like seized stuff, like probably like stolen weapons and shit.
Maybe I'm not sure what they do with that.
Or not stolen weapons, but like if somebody get like raided,
I'm not entirely sure if they're
That'd
allowed
be
to put that
cool.
on there, but there's a lot of stuff. Like they have land. Like Missouri doesn't sell much land, but apparently Arkansas government just like has a shit ton of land and they're constantly selling it. So if you want land in Arkansas, you can just go get land. Anyways, selling a car. Got it on Gov Deals. Everything's great. I'm like, fantastic. I'm pretty sure like my responsibilities are relatively done here. And I got a call from a dude, and I'm like, Deskia County, this is Marcel. And he's like, hey, I'm calling about the 2014 Ford Focus on Gov Deals. And I'm like, yeah, I know about that. What can I help you with? And he's like, well, I was wondering. And he asked me a question like about how well it ran. I'm like, I've never driven this car. I don't know the clinical problems with it. I know nothing about this car. So I'm like, okay, bud, I'm not familiar with the car, but I know someone who is. I'm going to reach out to them and I'll give you a call back. Okay. So I hang up and I'm like, what the why didn't anyone tell me that my number was going to be listed as the contact for this fucking car? It makes sense in hindsight.
Yeah.
Why
Because
is Dusty selling things?
That is weird.
Because they have a car that they need to get rid of.
like there's a company car for Destiny.
Yeah. They have
So it's
tons of
not
them.
like Dusty is not in charge of selling all of the stuff on this website or whatever.
No, it's just the stuff that Desi sells.
So each division has to sell their own shit, though. That does seem counterproductive. You'd think they would
You
have.
send it to the surplus division.
Yeah, and so like, why aren't they calling them?
Because what would they know? They don't know anything about the car either.
Well, who thought you would know anything about the car?
I don't fucking know.
Somebody had to put you down as the point of
Well,
contact.
here's what I think is because the surplus guy, doesn't have the contact for the people who actually have the car. He only has my contact, right? So they contact me, I contact him.
So did you?
They don't have their contact. Well, I called, I answered the question, and we did sell the car. It was actually really cool because I got a. No, I didn't. It was sold for real cheap.
Dang. Yeah, they should have gave you a cut. Finder's fee. You know?
No, dude, I didn't find the car. I didn't help find the
You
guy either.
facilitated the deal. Like,
No, the
dude.
guy. No, I didn't at all. Actually, I didn't because the guy who called asking about it didn't even buy it. It was a different guy who bought it.
Oh.
So, but the guy who bought it when he came to pick it up, again, like we haven't sold a car in like forever, so no one else really knows what's going on. So I'm kind of just figuring it the fuck out. So, I call the guy. I'm like, hey, when do you want to come pick it up? He's like, blah 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 blah. We'll come pick it up now. And I'm like, well, now hold on a second. I might need more time. I gotta like get the keys because I still don't have the keys. By the way, like the car's already sold, deal's gone through. I don't have the keys. I'm like, am I supposed to have the keys? Is someone else supposed to do the transfer of the keys and the car to this guy? Like, no one tells me this shit. So, anyways, I'm like, whatever. I'm just gonna do it all myself because if you want something done right, you gotta do it yourself. So I messaged the person who probably has the keys. I'm like, hey, do you have the keys? Can I get the keys? Do you want to give the keys to the guy? And they're like, yeah, you can come get the keys. And I'm like, okay, great. So I drive on work time. So it's great. I'm driving on work time. It's incredible.
Driving your car.
So I walk to the parking garage, drive my car to where the car is at and the keys. It's not that far. It's like maybe 5 minutes tops.
So you used your gas for that.
I did use my gas. Yeah.
Did you get reimbursed for that?
Yeah, did you claim the mile?
It was not long enough for it to be worth it. 'Cause like I said, it's just 5 minutes. It wasn't that far. But technically, I could if I wanted to. But it would.
Would you have?
No, it's
If you
way too
could.
short. If it was long, if it was like a 20-minute drive or something, I probably still wouldn't because it's stupid.
Yeah,
but-
wouldn't you have just had to send the paperwork to yourself?
Yeah.
Pretty much. So,
So
yeah,
that would have been a little weird, but
Yeah.
I could have. So drive over there. I get the keys. I'm like, great, I've got the keys. Drive back to work, and then I think that same day at like the dude wanted to meet at 3:30. I get off at 4. He wanted to meet at 3:30 at the car, and I'm like, sure, surely it won't take that long for this guy to pick up the car. So drive over there. I get there a little early, like 3:25 or something, just to make sure I get there. And I'm waiting, and he's a little late. He got lost, but he's this like exactly the kind of guy that you would think would buy a car on Gov Deals. He's got a big red truck. He's got
So
a
he's
big
gonna
ass
flip
beard.
it.
He's like 60
Yeah.
or 70. The exact type of guy I'm talking about here.
Yeah, storage wars.
Yeah, and then he's the kind of guy who just wants to talk and tell me his life story because he's an old person. And I'm like, buddy, I need you to just take this car. Like, I'm about to be off work. Like, can you get the car out of here? So eventually, like, I'm just like, okay, I'm just gonna go sit in my car and watch it because I want to make sure he gets it off the lot. Because like the contract or the paper he signed said as soon as it's off our lot, it's his fucking problem. So I wanted to make sure I got
wow.
off the lot.
Yeah.
Again, no one tells me, am I supposed to make sure he gets it off the lot? Am I just supposed to leave immediately as I give him the keys? I don't know. There's no policy for this
Well,
shit.
and then too, like, how did you even know that was the right guy? But I mean, I guess who else would
I
know
looked at
that
his
you were
ID.
coming there? Oh, okay, so you did have to identify him.
I don't know. I just did because it seemed like the right thing to do. Again, no policy for this shit. We haven't done this in forever, so I'm just kind of winging it.
And they
Man.
sent you to make this deal, to do this deal.
Yeah, that's how fucking awesome I am. They just trust me. They're just like, yeah, let's just sell a car. This guy can do it. I believe in him. So, anyways,
Makes sense.
at one point, so he's telling me, I signed the papers. He's telling me all about these other cars he's sold and how his life, I'm just like, okay, man, I'm going to go sit in my car, get away from you. I'm not going to tell you I'm getting away from you, but I'm going to go sit in my car and I'm going to watch while you tie it up to your trailer and drive it away just to make sure you get it off the lot. And if you need some help, I'm here. So I go in and sit in my car. Probably should have put this AC on. I didn't think it was going to take as long for like another 15 minutes. I ended up driving out at like 4:03 or 4:05, so it wasn't, late enough for me to like claim overtime or anything. But didn't have to go back to work after that.
You didn't have to tell anyone.
No,
didn't-
I'll tell you, it's so fucking chill over there, man. It's
Man,
insane.
man, I can't take a pay cut. So,
Dude, it's $75 a month, man. It's not even that bad. There might be another job that isn't even a pay cut.
I'm just like, you don't know how incredibly cool tax clearance is.
I worked there, so I do know.
But it wasn't as
Yeah, it
cool.
has gotten a lot cooler.
Yeah.
Has it? So, but the backlog of the phone calls.
Well,
though, how
no,
those
yeah,
go?
that's not very cool.
How are those?
Well,
though?
no, the phone calls, honestly, there's not a lot,
Are you getting time off now?
but it's just the same call. It's like, hey,
I
sent this in a couple months ago. Yeah, basically. Or Chinese guys.
Or Chinese guys.
Yeah, or
Those-
Chinese.
Well, I
one or
did
the
tell
other.
Gary that you were talking to somebody and I thought you were getting a little upset.
Yeah.
Something was wrong with you, and I asked if you were okay, and you said this woman wouldn't let me.
Oh, yeah, she just wouldn't let me finish a sentence. That's more of the phone delay, though.
And so then Gary said, "Was he talking to my mother?" Seeing her name pop up there, just not take that.
Damn.
Psychotic. Absolutely psychotic.
Yeah.
It's not that bad. We're going up the hill a little bit.
Yeah. I think once
The
everybody...
numbers going down.
No, but once everybody gets trained, they will. That's just the hard part of just getting everybody trained.
Yeah.
Right. It's been Tricks Notes 5 months.
Well, people have come and gone.
Yeah.
So there's that.
Right. You got to find
Yeah.
some people that are going to stick around.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
you didn't.
I would have.
So
I would have. We all know the story. I would have been more than happy to stick around, but some people didn't want me to stick around. So. you
well,
know.
hey, some of those people are gone. And then
No, they're not.
there's going to be a power vacuum soon.
Yeah.
Also.
Well, yeah, I heard about that, and I'm sure I'll throw an application in there, but I wouldn't expect anything to happen. We'll see. I mean,
Yeah.
it seems like it's going to happen in a while, so we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
Anyways, next up, Big D said, "Is karma or if karma is real, how are you going to die? What are you overdue on?
Oh, okay. Well, that question came to me as I was watching a YouTube video of someone getting struck
just
by
dying.
lightning. Yeah,
So they just put that on YouTube, apparently.
Well, no, I don't know if the guy died, but he got struck by lightning. And I spend a lot of time laughing at people getting electrocuted. So
A lot of time, like how you just Googling people getting electrocuted funny.
Those funny videos of like people falling down and like rolling or.
I mean, I know those ones. I don't see people getting electrocuted.
Yeah.
Like they're just like a mirage of different.
I feel like getting electrocuted is quite a bit different than tripping and falling.
I bet it's.
Well, I mean, they fall down after they get electrocuted. So, like, I mean, but like if it happens in movies, or like if you're watching Cops and they tase the guy, or like an electrician, crosses a wire, or like you've been electrocuted.
I have been electrocuted as well. Not very well. When I was plugging something in, I was touching the metal part somehow.
Yeah.
Don't ask me how the fuck I managed to do that. But I did that one time.
It's the best. But like, yeah, I feel like if I got struck by lightning, it would be my karma. So that's probably how I'm gonna go out.
I don't
Honestly.
think I really believe in karma, but.
If it was though, that's
Yeah,
that's the whole
karma
question.
were
The whole
real.
question says
Yeah.
if karma is real.
Yeah.
There's an if there. It doesn't just say karma is real. It says
No, I know.
if.
I was just thinking aloud. I would probably fall down and roll. That's how I'd go.
Yeah.
Just trip and hit your head.
Like on somebody's ring cam. You ever watch those where like people like the fucking UPS guy will try to
Yeah,
those are good.
See, I'm not really a fan of that stuff, so I feel like
Why?
I just don't like get too much joy from other people's physical misery. It's like emotional misery that gets
Oh,
me
come
going.
on. It's like 30 seconds of them being embarrassed. And then it's over.
Okay,
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not laughing at people dying.
I don't. It's just not. I like the emotional turmoil. I like putting people through real struggles.
Do you think that's funny?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's just hilarious.
So like when somebody like you ruin somebody's credit score or some shit? Like,
no, not like. It's like when you gaslight someone into thinking like, okay, great example. One of my coworkers, I convinced her that I thought that the popcorn was pronounced Riedenbacher rather than Redenbacher.
Oh, okay.
That's just the funniest shit to me. I thought that was so fucking
And that
funny.
she thought that's how you.
She thought that's how I thought it was pronounced.
Riedenbacher.
Riedenbacher.
I could hear you saying that. You know.
That was great. That's one of the funniest things I've ever done in my life.
Emotional, like.
It was gaslighting though, and she's like, she's
I thought
feeling
you were-
emotions.
I
She's
thought you didn't like
confused.
gaslighting.
No, I love gaslighting. That was gaslighting you into thinking I don't like it.
You were gaslighted, weren't you?
I've probably been gaslighted a couple times.
No. Never mind. That was something else.
I think anybody that's ever been in a relationship has been gaslit at some point. Like that's kind of the whole deal, right?
It's
like,
just
isn't
fun.
that the whole. I got.
This is
She's
great, man.
outside. Oh my god.
She's gonna watch this. by
Well,
the way.
yeah, I know, but it'll be
Okay,
too
all
late.
right.
She can't stop me. She thought that I was gonna be really super bummed out and like impossible to deal with today because of like
Oh, that's why she's acting all.
But so I went ahead like I was like I'm just gonna cut my locks off myself because I was afraid that I was gonna be in a room full of men and start crying. So I was like, if I'm gonna cry by myself. So I cut them off, like I pre-cut them off, and then I just let them kind of touch it up this morning.
Right.
But like she was so mad that she couldn't talk me out of doing that. That like at that point she was already mad at me. So she was like, "Why don't you care about the environment?" And I was like,
What?
Well, because she knew that we were gonna have company today, so she was like, "You should clean the bathroom." And I was like, "All right." And then she's like, "Well, don't use paper towels because that's bad for the environment." And I was like, "Okay." But she's like, "Why don't you care though?" And I was like, "I don't know." But
It's
like
a paper towel.
and then she's like, "You don't feel like you're a bad person." So she was trying to gaslight me into feeling bad because she was mad at me because she thought I was gonna ruin today. That's what I'm saying. Like that's kind of like being married, though.
Yeah,
I feel like
it's
everybody
great.
is.
It's a good time.
I gaslighted Gary a couple times, I think.
Only a couple?
Yeah,
You gotta bump those numbers up. It's like that's like what makes life worth living.
When my oldest
gaslighting
daughter was
people.
turning 4, I was pregnant with my middle daughter, and he ruined her birthday.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I burned the cake.
Wait, you burned the cake and
I
he
burned
ruined
the
it?
cake,
Oh, you caught on that really quick.
and he ruined her birthday, so I kicked him out of the house
How did he ruin the birthday?
because Because I burnt the cake.
How is that his fault?
Well, when you're pregnant with your child, it was his fault.
That's marriage, man.
No,
In a nutshell.
that's not
right there.
gaslighting. That's just stupidity.
It was your fault, that wasn't it?
See, that's him gaslighting you into thinking he actually thinks it's his fault.
Well, yeah, you gotta play.
Gaslight together.
Yeah, you have to. It's give and take. You can be right or you can be happy. That's what my uncle used to say. And I didn't get it. I didn't get it as a kid, but then I got married and I was like, oh, okay. I see.
Can you ever be left though?
I mean, out in the cold. If
Wait, I have a question before you go any farther, because this is to help Darius's mind.
Right.
Marcel, if somebody came up to you and was like, your hair's stupid or you look stupid, what do you think?
So okay.
Like, how does that make you feel if somebody feels that way?
It makes me feel like they're an idiot.
But do you care?
No.
he's not a good example for this though, because he's not.
I mean, my thing, if someone gives me an insult, okay, there's two possibilities, okay? Either one, it's true, okay, or two, it's not true. If it's not true, they're just dumb, okay? Like, why, you're just lying to me. If I know you, I might try to be like, hey, man, you're just wrong. Here's some evidence or proof that it's true.
Here's evidence.
I mean, just as an example, like someone says, like...
I'm just saying.
This is pie chart.
Darius needs
The flow
to
chart.
work on his I don't care what other people think.
I think he's past that. I'm not trying to be mean, but I feel like once you've passed, like, 30, you're past 30.
You kind of are who you are.
Yeah, it's kind of like,
yeah.
It's hard to teach an old dog new tricks, right? It's like, that's a hard thing to master. I've been mastering it for a long time. I've dumped decades into not giving a fuck. All right? Yeah. I've had to not give a fuck for a long ass time. All right? Like, it's not something that you just could overnight just be like, oh, yeah, I don't give a fuck.
I think that's just how you are. Gary doesn't.
Yeah, because I'm sure, like, he's grown up into situations where not giving a fuck was advantageous to him.
Have you always been like that, or just recently?
For the most part, it's always been that way. But at the same time, though,
I'm ready, man. I'm like, I don't know. I think growing up, like, cause like right out of high school, I was like 287 at my heaviest, I think. Like I've always had this voice, so I was like sweaty and fat, and I sound like this. You know what I mean? So like, I got a lot working against me, man. So like, yeah, I'm
You
always,
just need to embrace it.
yeah,
Yeah.
Just gotta be yourself.
yeah, man.
You always have to think WWMD.
WWMD.
What would Marcel do?
But a lot of times though, that usually ends up hurting somebody's feelings.
Yes.
So like, I don't.
Well, you don't.
Yeah,
That's the whole point.
I don't
If
wanna-
it doesn't hurt someone's feelings, you did it wrong.
But do you like hurting people's feelings?
Yes, great. I just told you. I like manipulating people emotionally. It's funny.
You don't feel bad after you hurt somebody's feelings?
I mean, if they're like real hurt, then I feel a little bad.
That's no way to be, man.
You sure?
Yeah,
Got me
man.
pretty far.
That's no way to be.
You're 25 years old. Where has it gotten you?
Pretty far. I'm 25. I've paid all my own expenses except my phone bill. I'm out of debt.
Same. I'm fucking 40.
I've
still on
got my own
phone
car.
bill. I gotta.
I've got a job I
Being
like.
mean to people didn't get you all that stuff.
Aw.
You're worth
Being nice sure as fuck didn't.
Well, no, you catch more flies with honey. You know,
I don't
you
want
weren't-
flies.
You weren't mean on your job interview, were you?
No.
So you were lying to them.
Yes.
Oh shit! The windows are open.
Is that a problem?
Yeah, man. If he comes in here, if he would have been in here and that fucking bike went by,
Should we close the windows?
I wish I had
I
windows
should.
that were down like that.
Should I pause it real quick? Or are we just gonna
That's
go?
cool. Yeah, remember we're cordless now.
All right.
Kind of.
They can hear you.
Yeah.
They're gonna hear the window. Listen, guys. This is window closing ASMR.
Yeah.
I don't think they can hear you. You gotta be louder. There
sure they
go.
hear that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm sure
sure.
they hear that.
Hey guys, on this episode of Window Closing ASMR,
We were
gonna
we
be
were talking
closing the
about
window.
couples gaslighting each other, and I told them about last night and how
Window Closing ASMR
you were
time.
gaslighting me because I don't care about the planet,
You don't.
It can't be gaslighting if it's true, right?
Well,
Yeah,
into
if it's
feeling-
true, it can't be
You were
gaslighting.
trying to gaslight me into caring about the planet. Oh, shit. Okay. All right.
Uh-oh.
New segment. I thought...
It's fucking watermelon time, folks.
Okay.
Wait, we don't get the watermelon?
If
We don't
I
get to eat it
smell
with
it, it's
them?
not happening.
Wait, can I just smell it?
I
But, like,
already
why
smell
don't
it.
we don't...
Oh, because you don't believe watermelon has a smell.
It smells good. I don't
Let me
understand
sniff
how
it.
It smells bad.
Okay, it does definitely have a smell.
Yeah.
I tell you... Well, I'm not going to say anything. Just give it a try.
All
But
right.
you have to. It has to be effort into this.
No, just like, you can... Just take a normal bite.
I'm not gonna
You don't gotta, like, put the whole
I'm
thing in your
looking
mouth.
for
Like, a quarter or a third.
a part, because I already know how this is gonna go.
Just go for it. Just go for it.
This part.
Just hold your
This
mouth
part?
over the bowl in case you vomit. Go for it. Do it. Close your nose. You got it.
Shit.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
So it really is very tasteful. Tasty.
Just let him do it. There you go. You can spit it out. Man.
I can't swallow it.
Spit it out. Just spit it out in the bowl. Just spit it out in the bowl.
I couldn't swallow it.
Spit. I was gonna say, if he doesn't like the smell, he's not gonna like the taste. It smells just like it tastes.
Oh.
I even picked all the seeds out of it for you because I know you don't like bits.
Hey, I respect the man for trying it.
Do you think that was mental?
I think a lot of it was, but the second that, because I knew it was going to happen, it wasn't so much of how it
Not
tasted.
particularly.
It wasn't so much of how it tasted. It was the sound that it made when I bit into it that grossed me out.
Okay.
In which I knew
Doesn't
that
it
was going to
just sound like a soggy apple?
Oh, see now,
or like a loose popsicle. I don't know.
Yeah. Loose popsicle. That's a good way to do it.
because that's ice. That's totally different. Popsicles. Are
No, it's
Oh,
pretty
man.
similar. You gonna be all right,
the
man?
flavor though.
Mm-mm. But
No.
like that wasn't what. That wasn't what. Oh man, we're making history here though, because I mean, is there like anywhere on Earth? I'm sure there's never been like someone of my complexion have
Oh,
such a
never.
visceral reaction to.
Never.
What if you're allergic to it?
I doubt that. Oh.
I mean, I doubt never. I mean, surely there's been someone
So
out
your
there.
face starts-
I mean, there's like a whole thing, like apparently there's supposed to be. Ever tell you about that time I went to a sleepover? And
I think you mentioned it.
yeah, my buddy's dad had some watermelon.
Yeah, and you were like, "No, I don't want it," and they were
Yeah.
like, "What?"
Yeah, he was like, "But you're black." I was like,
But you're
"Oh,
black."
Yeah. I don't. Oh man,
You need to go like wash out your mouth in the
no,
bathroom.
it's not.
Do you not eat like watermelon flavored candy?
Yeah,
Well, that's
Yeah.
different.
Yeah,
That doesn't
but
taste
yeah.
anything
It
like
is
watermelon.
different. It doesn't taste
It's like grape candy. It doesn't taste anything like grapes.
yeah. Grape doesn't taste anything like grape. Banana doesn't. Well, I don't know.
No, banana doesn't either. But banana's gross
Yeah, it is.
on candy. Normal bananas, not gross.
Oh man, yeah, they are. So that's a whole
They're
nother
not as gross as the candy.
weird ass mushy sound, especially like if a banana's been in the fridge and it gets like that little bit of ice in it. Oh my God.
Iced banana. Never had that. Sounds terrible.
Oh, folks, I'm sorry. I don't know if we're
You haven't got to
going
apologize for being
Yeah.
yourself, man.
We should probably put a gag warning in the title though. Yeah, fucking.
I mean, well, we got to have someone with dicks if we're gonna put a gag warning in there. So we can have like a title and then gag warning after it. You know? So now we got to talk about dicks.
All right.
Damn it! It always comes back to dicks.
Well,
Oh, do we want to do
yeah. You
the
wanna pick
the
a song?
the song? I had a song. Well, first of
you
all,
said that we needed a segment. So when we went to karaoke the other night,
Did he sing?
no, but he stayed a lot longer than I thought he would. But we basically came to the conclusion that like at least 90% of all songs are about fucking. So we figured we would pick a song and try to make a case for it to, like, he'll play devil's advocate and explain why it is, and I'll try to explain why it isn't. And we'll try to see if we can argue the case and who wins.
okay.
Song is that?
Yeah, what song? are
Well,
we gonna
this
do?
song, the one I've decided, I asked in the comments or in the posts for a random song. No one gave any, so fuck you guys for not giving a song. But my backup song is the song, slightly topical, "School's Out for Summer."
Oh,
Because school is out for summer.
I think this is gonna be an easy one for me. Like, how is that about fucking?
We're gonna listen to it. We're gonna find out.
Okay.
All right. I'm currently on the side where it's probably not about fucking, but Alice Cooper. Now, is this gonna be copyrighted? That's
More
the
than
question.
likely, yeah. We probably should pause and then come
Okay,
back.
folks, we're gonna pause. You pause too. Listen to "School's Out" with lyrics on, presumably, and then we'll discuss it in a second.
You want me to put it on the television?
If you want. All right, pausing in 3, 2,
You mind
1.
handing me-
We're back.
All right, just like that, with the snap of a finger.
Snap of a finger. Look
Yeah.
at that. All right. That song was clearly, after I listened to it, about fucking. And quite clearly, they're talking about teachers with dirty looks. They're talking about people not coming. They're talking about girls and boys with toys. They're talking about blowing. I mean, I'm having a hard time seeing how that's not about fucking.
Unless it's like a Sodom and Gomorrah situation, where like this was like some like just school full of heathens that were fucking all the time, and then like it got destroyed. But he said that the school was blown to pieces.
I'm thinking that's like a metaphor for there was so many blowjobs happening in that school.
They just blew the roof.
Blew the roof off, you know? Like, there's so many blowjobs there.
I think we found this episode's title. So many blowjobs.
So many blowjobs.
And then gag
we
warning.
And then gag
Right?
warning?
Yeah,
Okay,
so
hold on, let me write it down. So many blowjobs, gag warning. I love our titles, man. It's so good.
Goodness.
And then we can have a picture of Alice Cooper as the thumbnail.
Yeah. There you go.
So many blowjobs, gag warning. Perfect. Fantastic. There you go. Okay.
What are we at on time?
Oh, we got like 30 minutes, man.
Yeah.
We're chilling. Yeah, we're going. We got it. Are we going? We need more anti-fucking about this song. Who's arguing
Well, I just
anti-fucking?
think
I don't think it was.
Why don't you think it was? What about that song said no fucking to you?
Because I think they just wanted to blow up the school so it'd be gone forever so nobody had to go back to school.
You don't think they were doing that with their blowjobs?
No.
Okay.
There was no sexual
Undertones?
in there.
Innuendos?
And that word, I can't say it.
Whatever was happening
But the girls and boys with their toys? I mean, that's like...
is no longer
it.
happening. Whatever happened is no longer happening. Because
So it was about prior fucking.
I mean,
They blew up the whole school.
With their
Yeah.
fucking. So it was prior fuckery. I would be willing to concede that it was prior fuckery.
well, yeah, it's not about current fucking. Yeah, we can all agree there.
I can all agree.
Okay.
Gary, what would you feel about it? Are you on... Which side are you on? What do you think the song's about?
I think they're just excited that school's
Summer vacation.
He said he's just excited about school being over.
Yeah.
So no fucking.
Yeah.
I'm not saying.
Your team no fucking. You might be excited that they're gonna.
Oh,
Oh.
see, okay, damn. So from that perspective, they might be excited for future
future fucking.
Yeah.
So
Damn.
current fucking no, but past and future.
possibility.
Possibility.
Yes, reasonable doubt.
Or
So-
that because they're out of school forever, they're all of age.
Oh, so it's like they've been
They're
waiting.
alive.
Yeah.
So
Now they're all
they
18.
they're just able
Now they
to
can
go
fuck their
do whatever
teachers.
they want. Yeah.
Well.
All right. I feel like we need a whiteboard and we got to keep track of all this.
Yeah, of all of the different possibilities of what it could be.
No, just like every time we do a new song, we add it to the list and we
Okay.
put like on the side.
Oh, and just
a
have it behind us,
definitive-
or like a little poster board.
Yeah. Do we have that?
Oh, well, that's definitely not about fucking.
Could be.
We can do it next time.
Okay. All right.
Didn't Marcel say every song was?
Well, yeah, you did.
Well, I didn't think this one was going to be about fucking, and there it was. So you know,
Yeah.
you might think it's not, but
Yeah.
there you go. It's always about fucking. So
All right.
I don't think it's
Charles
just some
Manson
songs.
did say that was everywhere. That was one of his things that he.
Fucking is everywhere.
Yeah.
So-
Everything you do is in and out, in and out. That's what he taught his people.
Oh wow.
I mean, he's got a point. I do go into work and then I come out of work.
Yeah.
I'm fucking work.
Yeah.
Holy. That's wild.
Yeah.
Who could have seen it coming? You put water in your body and piss comes out. You're fucking piss.
Or is the water fucking you?
Either way.
Whoa!
Yeah, I think you
I'm
get
getting fucked by piss.
No, the piss is coming out, Marcel. You're putting. The
Isn't that
water
part of
in.
the fuckery? I thought fucking was like both the in and out. Like both of those are fucking, right? And what is water if not pre-piss?
Creep.
Too bad we already had the title, folks. That was like
Yeah,
14 good titles in a
that,
row,
like,
right?
Yeah, and that one back and forth there. Yeah,
Oh, that was a good one. That was a great one. Do we have a whiteboard? Do we have
I mean, it's super tiny when you use it for groceries.
Can I fucking? That might work for now.
You just get a
Or I
poster
can-
board.
Can I add a?
I don't know if there's. Is there groceries still on the list? Yeah, or in the Discord? Like, we can get a poster board, man. Those aren't expensive.
Okay.
And a Sharpie.
We'll get one. Next episode, well, 2 episodes because we're gonna have another one after this one.
Yeah.
We'll have the official song fucking list, but we have to get a decision, guys. Is it about fucking or is it not?
Wait, who's picking the song? So you picked this song.
The people in the comments hopefully will be picking them. I picked them because there were no comments. Next one's gonna be Gangster's Paradise.
I'm just obsessed with that song right now. I don't know why.
It's fair. It's a classic.
And I'm in
It
in a
is.
bad
You listen to Gangster's Paradise.
Yeah.
Does it make you feel like a
Yeah.
gangster?
mood. No, it just makes me happy.
All right. You know, fair enough then.
I think because the period that it came out, I go back to
Video.
Were you a gangster?
the movie. No.
Oh, Dangerous Minds?
Yeah.
Every
Yeah.
day it feels
That was
good
a
to be
good
a
movie.
gangster. Every day it feels good to be a gangster.
Yes.
We're not using the
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
The environment, man. How
Yeah,
could you? The
yeah,
environment.
See, I don't care
Oh,
about the planet.
What the hell, man? All right. If you could choose how you die, how do you want to go out?
Oh.
Question by Darius.
Oh.
I feel like just peace, like in my sleep. you know?
Yeah, I think that's
When I'm like 57 or something.
57.
Yeah, because after 57, that's when you start having health issues. Maybe 59, 60. Like when do you start having all the health issues?
I mean, you could be one of those guys that like takes like what's it, like HGH, you know?
What is
Or,
that? Is that
Get
like,
some
is
like
that a
some
drug?
baby stem cells, like steroids and shit, man. Or not steroids, but like growth hormone, human growth.
See, but now she's closing the windows. Does she not care about the environment?
Well, their air conditioning is on, so no.
But the environment is no longer allowed to come in.
Marcel, you can't die that young because,
What, 59 is young?
well, because you asked Darius what you can do to repay us for like using our washer all the time, and I told him that the way you repay us is when we're old, since we have no children. You need to you need to keep an eye on us, make sure no one takes advantage.
Or you also die young. Thoughts, considerations.
I don't want to die young.
Oh, well, it's worth a shot.
Yeah. She's just saying that like when it's time, like you should like make the phone call to have us put in a home. Is what she's saying.
Oh yeah, I mean I can do that.
He would do that tomorrow.
Yeah, shit. Bro. Just tell me when it's
Yeah, he
time.
probably would.
Yeah.
Also, sorry you had to touch a pair of my underwear. They were clean.
Oh, that's all right. I didn't realize they were your underwear until it was too late, and then I was like,
Oh my God.
they were in the wash, so I did figure they were clean. But
I have
That's
a really
alright.
good underwear story, but I'm not allowed to say it.
why not? We're on the
Yeah,
podcast. This is like the best thing. Gary, come on, man. Ah, all right. No
I'll tell
allowed.
you off the podcast, but I can't say it.
Not on the podcast. Not for the 3 people that watch. They can't know. All right, fair enough.
Even though I'm one of them and I already
Yeah, we got
Yeah, like
3 of them already
our
here.
entire audience is in here. Outside of Rock and Roll Randy
Rock and
and
Roll
Miss
Randy.
Yolanda. Other than that, though, our entire audience is here today. We got
How are you going out? Though? You never answered the question.
Yeah, like in my sleep, hopefully, or then like, but like it would be cool too to like have a really funny death.
Yeah, what if like in a roller coaster?
I wouldn't be in a roller coaster, but
Like if you knew it was gonna kill you.
maybe like a swarm of geese. You know what I mean? And like the last scene is
Who
just
wins,
like,
1 man or 100
Been in a
geese?
park
Yeah.
with geese.
Geese are scary.
They're scary and
Yeah.
mean, and they make very bad noises.
and that would be a hilarious way to go out. You know,
I don't
just
know how they
It would be.
kill you, though.
What do you mean? They poke your eyes out.
yeah,
And then get to your
just
brain,
start
and then
eating
eat your
me.
brain.
And I'm just like, you know.
Honk.
Oh,
Ball.
yeah.
What about you, Jennifer? How you want to go out?
I haven't given it much thought.
Well, now's a great time.
I don't have much thoughts to give.
Boo. Boo.
Maybe
All right.
in my sleep.
How old, though? How old do you want to be? You want to already have health issues and then die in your sleep? Or do you want to get out before the health issues? Or do you want to die before the health issues get that bad?
I have no clue.
All right.
Maybe just whenever it's my time.
I think the key to a long life, seriously, is cocaine.
My
grandma.
She ain't lying.
She is the oldest of all her siblings, and she is the only one still alive.
I'm gonna have to. How old is your?
She's gonna be 87 in September.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'm gonna
yeah,
have
yeah,
to. I'm
she's
gonna
80
have to
fucking
counter
six,
your
right?
point.
80 fucking 6 right
That's
now.
why if you ask her, she's 80
My
fucking
grandma, who died, I
Oh,
believe,
yeah.
I think she made
Oh,
it
yeah.
to 90
Oh, yeah.
plus,
Yeah,
and
she
I'm pretty
did.
sure she never did cocaine. I mean, I never asked, but she was by the book.
Oh,
She was a by the book Jewish lady.
Yeah.
So I don't
was not a
think
cocaine giver.
I mean,
would
look
not.
at-
I would be shocked.
Look
if
at
she
Ozzy
did cocaine.
Osbourne, though, man. Like, he's still kicking. I'm sure
Yeah,
he
but
did.
he did a lot more than
Oh, yeah?
We can't attribute his whole life to just cocaine. You know, he does so many other things. It could be any of them. All right. What is the first video game you bought with your own money from Darius?
And
I can't recall.
Oh.
You even put it in there.
Yeah, I do remember. I bought with my first McDonald's check. Well, it wasn't my first McDonald's check. It was my second McDonald's check.
This was, how old were you?
16, 17, 16.
Are we talking, when you talk about own money, are we
Yeah, like-
including birthday money? Like you
No,
never bought a
like
game with birthday money?
Money that, like, I mean, like, if you had a job.
So my
Yeah.
first
that you
game
earned.
after job.
Yeah, after
Okay.
like your own, like the money you earned yourself
I
from a
do
paycheck.
most certainly don't recall that, but go ahead.
Fucking yeah, I bought a PlayStation 2 and I bought Final Fantasy 10.
Great.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Never forget. Yeah.
I got my first paycheck in the summer of 2019.
Me too. Shit. I'd already dropped out of high school.
That was when I got my first paycheck. I was saving. I wasn't buying games, man.
Yeah.
I was playing League of Legends, which is a free game. So
Sounds about
I'm trying to think, like, did I ever like have to do chores around the house to get money to buy a game? Probably. I probably bought a Game Boy game with my own money. I probably did some chores around the house and got one. I don't know which one I would have gotten though. Too long ago. You remember?
Chores. That would have been nice. My mom was in the army. I used to have to do push-ups and sit-ups for money. Like my
Fair enough.
allowance.
I have to pull
Fucking-
weeds. That was the main one.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, honestly, not any better.
No, I got to mow the grass for free.
I mean, I did that too, but I don't know. I don't know what the first game I got with my own money is. I mean, I know the first game on Epic Games I got with my own money. That would be Borderlands 3.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Which I have that. I didn't realize.
You have Borderlands 3.
Yeah, like every now and again you get a free game from PlayStation, like every
They give you
month,
Borderlands 3.
I'm
Yeah.
just saying, I remember my first game I ever bought with my own very money.
Okay.
Me and Gary were married. Do you know what it is? When we bought the
Super Nintendo.
Super Nintendo and we bought wrestling. I was so
Oh,
excited.
shit.
Rock was on it.
You bought wrestling.
Yeah,
All
I
right.
did.
So
Okay.
was it like what, like SmackDown versus Raw?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wasn't it?
Or Here Comes the Pain?
No, it was SmackDown.
Yeah.
Versus Raw. It had the Rock, so that's all I cared.
That's all you cared about. You just think he was hot, or did you like his?
Oh man, speaking of steroids, have you seen him these days? He's fucking jacked, man.
Is
Rock
he?
is huge these days.
I
Yeah,
used to
man.
watch a lot of wrestling back in the day.
No. All right.
Back in the day.
Like wrestling's just so big. Like I just never.
That's not
I never realized how large it was.
You know what's really good though? They have baby AI wrestlers. My favorite thing in the whole world. Baby
Well,
AI.
this actually, I put this in the. I believe I put this in here somewhere. Let me scroll down to find what I wrote. Holy snap! Talking about random shit.
Oh.
What is going on? Oh, WWE is an esport. How are we feeling about that?
As in, like, they're showing up to Evo to play? Oh, it was a joke?
No, it wasn't a joke.
Oh.
I don't know what. So, so there's this in the League of Legends community, as I'm sure none of you are involved in. There's a dude, and he's just the drama guy. He's the guy. Every take he has is just bad, right? But like part of it's good, so some people like his opinion because like part of what he said was cool, but then the other part's just like obvious clickbait, you know. And he just inserts himself in every drama he possibly can. So
Get up here.
he's
Okay.
trying.
Okay.
He's out here.
All right.
Anyways, this dude made a super long Twitter post about all the problems with League of Legends
No, he-
esports.
Just pause.
He's fine, yeah.
And at some point in the post, he's comparing League of Legends to WWE, and he refers to WWE as an esport. He's like, WWE is I don't know what he said, but he called WWE an esport. And then someone
I thought that was where like they play the game for money, like where you play video games against other teams of people for money.
What does the E stand for?
And yeah.
Okay, maybe I should have prefaced this. Most people see esports as electronic sports or internet sports, or it's a video gaming sport. Right?
Yeah.
So if you're not like physically active, but you're doing that. So this guy called WWE, which is most notably not an esport by the standard definition in esport. So someone replies to him and he's like, hey, I like some of the things you said here, but WWE is not an esport by definition. And then the dude who made the post double downs and is like, what the hell are you talking about? It's a sport and it's for entertainment. And it's like, and then the dude replied again and put like the definition from Google of esport that was like competitive video games being played.
Yeah.
It's not entertainment.
That's what I was like, oh damn, they're gonna be because Evo is the big like where everybody meets up and plays all the fighting games. So I was like, I thought that would be an actual win for wrestling.
A win for wrestling. Does wrestling need more wins though?
Well, if it was accepted as a legit fighting game, like next to the Mortal Kombat,
it kind of is if you think about
Street
it.
Fighter.
It's just a barrier to entry to play.
It's not though, because no, it's not. It's not.
Anyways, I thought that was funny, so I put it in there, and we were talking about it. So, okay, where are we at? How do method actors, plain villains, resist the urge to destroy the entire world or the whole set? By me. That's my question.
What's his face? Didn't. What was his name? Jared Leto. Which I mean, he
played the Joker.
Right. Yeah, but he was set up to fail because he had to play the Joker right after Heath Ledger played the Joker, which. Like, how do you fucking...
Well, I mean, he would have succeeded if he blew up the whole fucking world.
Yeah, but, like, he was, like, sending people, like, dead mice inside of condoms and...
Okay.
Fucking just, yeah.
Did he put the condom on afterward?
I don't know. He gave it to them. Like, I don't think he...
He gave the condom to the mice?
No, he would, like, put dead mice in condoms and then send it to other cast members. Like, at their trailers and in their homes and shit. Like, he was just being a real, like
how many...
Random weird
How
guy.
many dead mice did he...
Well, I mean, they said mice and not mouse, so at least more than one. It was plural.
Okay.
He was trying to get into the
condom?
I don't know. I'm sure he just stuffed the mouse in it. I would hope.
I feel like you got to use it first.
He was just trying to get into the character.
Yeah, and like get a reaction out of people and have people, oh god, the Joker's on the set. They said he was doing all kinds of weird shit.
I mean, I don't think that's something the Joker would do though.
I don't either.
I don't think he got in character.
But like that was that whole movie in a nutshell was like people like, yeah, that's not the Joker.
Not the Joker
per se. Yeah, because he had like.
Is there another villain method actor we can talk about? Because obviously he.
Well, I don't know about
did bad.
Villain, but didn't Christian Bale lose a bunch of weight for The Machinist?
He did.
But I don't know if he was.
I don't think he's a villain though. We're talking about maybe there just aren't method actor villains. Maybe they know like I can't take the role. I'll destroy the world.
Well, what's his face? Well, no, but he's never played a villain. He was just a villain in real life. Oh, fucking out. What's the guy?
He never played him.
And which
the one thing he had experience on. Damn it.
In which I don't. Sorry if I misgendered. I don't know if he or they go by he, but fucking Ezra Miller, the kid that played the Flash. There's like a whole bunch of like grooming and just him being weird around
young women.
Yeah, a lot of that in his. But like again, like he played a hero and not a villain. So
was he even a method actor though?
Well, what is?
Because I don't recall the Flash grooming young children.
Well, that's right. Yeah, I don't think he was a method actor. But I was just trying to think of someone that was actually a villain in real life that was also in movies. But
villain method actors.
How about anti-hero?
Okay, that's
sure.
It's adjacent, right?
They got to be doing bad stuff. Really? Okay.
Yeah, but I've heard he's really super nice.
Yeah, I'm pretty shocked about that because
that's hurting my feelings.
Anytime I've really seen him, he's like seems pretty chill.
Like there's this whole compilation of him not being able to take a compliment. Like they'll try to give him a compliment, and he'll just be like, "Oh no, I'm fucking." Yeah, maybe, or he's just that good of a villain.
he won't let you compliment him.
Yeah.
He's like, no, I won't let you. Fuck you.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well,
That's crazy. Well, hey, let us know if you're a method actor in the comments below and you played a villain. How did you resist the urge to just take over the entire situation or the world?
but if they were serious about their craft, would they admit that they were acting?
Yeah.
Well, now they should, because don't they lose the acting point after the movie's
Well, yeah,
over?
eventually, yeah, the movie ends.
Eventually, yeah, eventually they get out of it.
Or if it's an actor that's a method actor that just kind of went crazy and did horrible things to people.
Yeah, if you're a method actor who couldn't get out of methoding, and you just like started molesting children.
Was Army Hammer a method actor?
Oh God!
What's that?
Oh fuck! I forgot about him. Has he ever played as a
Who
villain?
is that?
He was a
Viper?
he sent a bunch of dirty cannibal text messages.
Okay,
What did he play?
is this an actor?
He's an actor.
Did he
Yeah.
play
Played in Lone Ranger.
any character that would be a cannibal? Did he try out for Hannibal Lecter?
Yeah.
That would
They
be
should
pretty
do a
funny.
remake. They're remaking everything else.
So he took an actual bite out of his girlfriend, or he just talked about it?
It was more than none of the fights.
He did it. He actually did it. Did she like file for divorce or like?
I don't think they're together anymore.
Police reports.
I mean, that can't feel good on your ribs.
I just want to know how he got to multiple bites, because I feel like after the first bite, I'm not letting there be a second. You know what I mean?
Well, I think there was some grooming.
Oh shit!
Man, why is this?
There's
It's all
always
this episode's about.
grooming, yeah, fucking
Every
Hollywood, man.
song's about fucking, and every actor's about grooming. What the heck? All right, where are we at on time here? Oh, we can do one more here. All right. Oh, we already talked about that. Video game characters aging, yay or nay, by Darius. Where were you going with this?
Wait, what?
You said video game characters aging, yay or nay. That's what you said.
I don't remember. So we can skip.
All right,
that
we're
one
skipping
for
that
now. I
one.
don't remember where I was going with that. Like,
Here, they're doing the construction in the building that I work in. The building that I work in is like 14 floors tall, so they're doing like construction on some of them. But they decided to do some construction on my floor. It was pretty loud. I don't know what more I wanted to say about that. I don't know why I wrote it down.
yeah, we're going out with a whimper here.
Yeah,
folks.
hold on, we gotta go to another one here. $200 of fleshlights. Because I look at, purchases and stuff, right? For Desi. Where I'll get receipts, things that people buy for educational purposes. Right? And I misread flashlights. I thought it said fleshlights.
Okay, I was like, what the fuck is going on at
Yeah,
Desi?
it's a fake vagina. You never heard of that, really? You've gone this many years in life, you never heard of a fleshlight. You've heard of fleshlight, right? How did you know? You never told her?
Oh.
I mean, I don't partake in them. I just know they exist. Yeah.
I've never heard of it.
I've never. Had you heard of that?
Oh
You
yeah,
heard
I
of a
mean,
fake vagina?
yeah,
No, I've heard of those.
You just
but
never heard it
I've
called a
never heard
fleshlight?
that.
Okay. Because it looks like a flashlight.
Back-
It's made of
you've
flesh.
probably heard the word pocket vagina,
Yeah.
or yeah. So that's that. Yeah,
It's a different term.
yeah,
now.
yeah.
Age
They don't.
depth,
Yeah,
okay.
they don't call it a pocket,
Pocket
vagina
vagina.
anymore. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
but
a
called something
it's a fleshlight now. Yeah.
What was it called?
I'm not gonna repeat it.
Why not? We're on the cast. This is the end. This is we end with a bang. Come on. Pocket pussy?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah. I would have said it, but she really hates when I say that word. Apparently.
I'm not a big fan.
Apparently, I sound like a real
A real pussy when you say pussy?
Yeah, pretty much. Well, folks.
So just to be clear, the Department of Education in Missouri is not buying fleshlights to my knowledge. But for a second, I thought they were.
Well,
and it was
I mean-
$200 worth. I was like, what the fuck?
Sex education class, maybe. You know.
Maybe.
That's
No,
what
it
I
was actually
thinking.
flashlight.
Yeah.
I made
It was
sure.
actually
I did 3
flashlight.
double takes to make sure it was indeed the flashlight that you shine light with. It was
Why do
not.
they need that many flashlights for? I don't understand.
I don't either, but it's better than.
Yeah.
It's still
really
$200 of
alternative,
flashlights, which
yeah.
might be honestly more concerning than
Yeah.
$200. Because $200 of flashlights is like what,
You know,
5 flashlights or something?
what department is this? Is there any opening?
No, you tell yourself every day, I like taxation, I like Department of Revenue. I love my job.
So you're gaslighting yourself.
Yes, 100%.
Yeah. Wasn't that your thing too, though? You tried.
Yeah, I do tell you, but you gotta gaslight yourself for like.
You gotta just convince yourself you enjoy what you're doing.
Well, you gotta actually enjoy it though.
Do you though?
What I do, yeah, it's pretty. I gotta sell cars.
No,
I gotta
I'm
meet
saying,
old
but do you
dudes who
have
tell
to
me their
actually
life
believe
story in
that-
person, not on the phone.
Yeah, see, I feel like that'd be way worse.
It was
man.
pretty bad.
Yeah, because
But it was funny because it only happens like once, every 5 months. So
Yeah.
it's not even only when I sell a car.
can't put someone on a brief hold in person.
Well, I did. I told him I want to go to my car.
Oh, well, I guess you did
I
put them
pretty
on.
much
Yeah.
All right, well, we're gonna end it there, folks. We're at time. So thanks for joining.
Yeah, thanks for stopping by, citizens.
It's always good to have our lovely guest Jennifer on the podcast. Thanks for joining us.
Oh, you're welcome. Thank you. That was very nice of you to say that.
It's just like what they do.
I know.
You know it's all fake.
Yes,
Right? Okay, just making sure.
100%.
Just making sure. I want to make sure it's real. We did a lot in this episode. We talked about fucking songs. We talked about we ate watermelon. Well, not we. I thought we were all gonna try it, but I guess it was just Darius. So like whatever.
Yeah.
Darius almost threw up. We had window ASMR.
We had gagging ASMR too.
Yeah.
because I think he had his microphone on.
Yeah.
Oh, he
was
definitely
gagging.
did. He doesn't know how to turn it off. So
Oh.
Yeah.
there you
So
go.
gagging ASMR
Yeah.
is a thing.
Oh, I'm sure it is.
Oh, I mean, I can assure you,
Yeah.
it is.
Oh, okay.
I haven't heard it, but
Oh.
I've seen it.
Okay.
I've seen the thumbnail.
Yeah,
I'm not
I'm-
Gagging videos make me laugh too. Like if they're
These
not like-
the ones I'm talking about would not make you laugh.
no, not the ones you made, partake in. Or
I don't partake. Okay, I scroll right past. Like, not for me.
All right.
Anyways.
Well, yeah, per usual.
You wanna do the outro? Okay, fine, whatever.
Dog jump off bed?
Philosophy.
There we go. All right. All right.